Hi everyone, my name is Christine if you're new here, and on my channel I share everything and anything. And a very quick video before I start getting on with dinner. As you can see by my thumbnail, you know what I'm going to talk about. Okay, I demolished episode 4 to 12 or 4 to 11 of Love is Blind season 6. I've never watched the show before and I got hooked instantly yesterday. So I've watched episode 4 to 12 now, and okay, I'm not sitting on my ASS just watching constantly. I have it on my phone and I have it so I can hear. So I have my Bluetooth headset on so I can, do things around the house as you normally do on a Saturday. So these are my thoughts on the episode so far. So I'm trying to rewind. Okay. Before they went to the Dominican Republic, my voice is still not the same. It's not back yet. Okay, before they went to the Dominican Republic, I thought, it's like, okay, is this the right decision for Chelsea that she chose Jimmy? Because I was actually rooting for Trevor for some reason. I don't know why. I felt like they vibed more. And I thought Jimmy was pretty shitty the way he treated Jessica. But it's reality TV, and what is reality? How much they've clipped things up, how much they've edited and viewed certain things for it to be more entertaining, so to say. So I don't believe everything I see on the show so far. But yeah, let's just go with it. So when they get to the Dominican Republic, what really shocked me there was Jimmy's comment on AD. Dude, if that was, I don't know how they clipped it up or anything, but you don't do that. I don't care how comfortable you are. You don't do that. You just don't. You don't. If the tables were turned and Chelsea would have complimented someone else's body, I think men and women are different there. We take that stuff harder because we're so... Our physicality is on a much higher pedestal. Hi, baby. Of course. Is on a higher pedestal. We just had a shower. A higher pedestal. And so yeah. So you don't do that, bro. You don't do that. OMG, this whole thing about Chelsea looking like Megan Fox. Don't roast her. There is similarities. What bothers me, like I said on the first video, is that this is a Love is Blind experiment. You do not say what hair color you have, your body size, or you do not say which celebrity you look like, because you're giving false hope. I'm sorry. Celebrities are beautiful for a reason, okay? And they do operate on themselves for a reason. So that's your own fault there. So I completely understand Jimmy there. But the whole thing with AD, you do not do that. Okay, the Dominican Republic. The thing that went down with Jeremy and Laura about beaning, what was it called? Beaning or whatever? I don't know. That was silly. It was a joke. But whatever. That was so silly. And it looked so wonderful and romantic. And the way they clipped it, they made Jimmy look like such a douche. Maybe he is, I don't know. But they made him look to be so awkward and weird and all that. But it's entertaining. So yes, okay, that was the Dominican Republic. And then we get back to reality and moving in. I was so rooting for Kenneth and Brittany. And please don't watch my video if you haven't seen any of these episodes, okay? I was so rooting for them, but we got to be true to ourselves, Marriage is forever. So it's really rooting for them. When it comes to the love triangle between Jimmy, Chelsea, and Jessica, I thought that was pretty random of Jimmy looking her up and adding her and unadding her. It's like, it's all TV and everything. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty random. And you've already proposed. Jimmy has already proposed to Chelsea. Why go look up another girl? Do we people work like that? But I mean, in all honesty, if I were to date two guys at the same time, I wouldn't know. Would you still always have that plan B? I don't know. But it feels like this show, if you did fall for two people, I can understand that, but it's not acceptable. Understand me? I understand it, but it's not acceptable. And the other love triangle, Jeremy, Laura, and Sarah. That's her name, right? Sarah Ann or Sarah. Dude. Okay. The sisterhood, you don't go after another's man when it's already finalized. And you had your chance, Sarah Ann, or whatever her name is, Sarah, to say what you really felt. Even though he chose another girl, in the pod, he chose Laura. She had minutes to say, like, you're picking the wrong person. I don't want to sound hard or anything. I do understand Sarah. I do have compassion for her. It's like sometimes you bring up the strength later, or you can't find the words at that moment in time, right there and then and there. But I mean, that was messy. And I'm glad Jeremy showed Laura the text straight away. But what he did, I love what his mom said there is like, you're lucky I wasn't your girl because you don't come home 5 a.m. That was unacceptable. Imagine if it was the other way around. Jeremy, you do not do that. You do not do that. You could have been honest so much earlier. It's like, you had the Dominican Republic. You could have told us, like, I have mixed feelings, you know. You don't do that, Jeremy. Very surprised. Where are we now? Beautiful wedding dresses. By the way, I love Clayton's mom. I love 80's mom. What wise women. And if you don't like this show, I recommend to watch it, because even though it might not all be true, it does give you insight on, for example, Clayton's dad. Just because his dad was a cheater doesn't mean he will be a cheater. And therapy is good. I haven't gone to therapy, but I think they're working on it, you know. They're really great. And my favorite couple is Amy and Johnny. They are so sweet. They're my favorite from day one. So right now I've started watching. I'm on episode 12, and Jimmy has dropped a bombshell after Jimmy and Chelsea's lovely date at the theme park. So that's where I am. Okay, guys, thoughts. Again, episode 4 to the start of 12 I'm watching now, or listening to. Interesting. How is it going to play out? It is an experiment. It is twisted in so many ways. I bet they are so exhausted. I bet all the people involved are so exhausted. But not by all the filming, not only all the filming and all the activities, but the emotional strain of baggage of they have to decide with every second that's coming closer, you know. It's a heavy decision to make, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. So I bet they're exhausted. Okay, guys. It's entertaining. I'm glad I'm not single. No, not to be harsh, but I mean, with social media and the dating world, I can't imagine. I've been with my man for like since 2009. And I mean, Facebook wasn't even popular then. So yeah. Okay, that was my insight. Entertaining. What else? But meeting the parents, man, like Laura and Jeremy, dude, you know. Okay, thank you for watching. Peace. Okay, guys. After that video, I've watched all the episodes and even the reunion at the end, which was episode 13. I don't know where to start, but the biggest shock was at the reunion for me on how Trevor was dealt with. Dude, you dug yourself a big hole. Basically a grave. How are you going to crawl out of it? You don't do that. Okay, if you're toxic, I mean, I pity the guy. I really pity the guy. That was brutal. That was really brutal. I feel for Trevor, but I mean, karma's gonna bite you on the behind if you, yeah. Karma. And then Jeremy and Sarah Ann, it's just apologize. admit you're wrong. So I'm glad that they did that. Clay really wanting AD, sitting beside her, you know. What a brave guy to throw his heart out like that, like be so honest about his emotions. And yeah, we'll see what will happen with them. I'm considering Googling where they are right now and what's happening, but yeah. I think Chelsea dealt with the whole Megan thing well. It's like the internet can be so mean. And have grace, people. My goodness. I mean, it slipped out of her. And like I said before, I just wish she never mentioned any looks. Like, she could have said, like, oh, I've got long brown hair and this color eyes. I wouldn't even be happy with that. Like, you're there to not talk about the physicals, like the physical side of you. So even though she said Megan Fox, I would have still been disappointed if she mentioned any part of her body, kind of thing, or how she looks, if you get what I mean. Poor Trevor. We'll see. I'm actually looking forward to next season. I thought it was a good thing to be distracted with, and it is seriously therapy, in a way. And reflecting over how I have it. I'm not saying I'm disappointed or anything, but it's like the dating world is weird nonetheless. But I mean, when you see it in this sense, it's so weird. Anywho, I really recommend go watch Love is Blind if you want to just disappear a bit and really like just to feel good. Bit of gossip, bit of drama, bit of awkwardness, you know. And it goes pretty, I mean, they're quite long episodes, but like I said before, I'm not watching them continuously. I have them playing, the show playing on my phone while I'm running around doing everything else around in the house. So I have it on my headset. So yes, go watch it. Yeah, Jeremy and Sarah Ann and Laura. So, I mean, she can talk. I love the way she explains herself. She's very good at explaining herself. I'm happy that she's with someone else now. And Jimmy and Chelsea. Did I understand correctly? Did Chelsea meet up with Jeremy a couple of times? Oh, man. And Jimmy, shame on you. Shame on you for lying on the interview about Jessica. Shame on you. Very, very not good. I mean, our people's so silly. We live in a recording camera generation. What you put out onto into the universe will come back to you with camera or not. Okay? If you lie and speak ill about someone, it will come back to you on camera or not. And in Jimmy's case, it was on camera. Guys, come on, come on. Okay, thank you for watching my random reflections and all that, but this was fun. This was fun. Have you seen Love is Blind before? Like I said, this is the first time ever for me watching an episode, let alone a whole season. So I think I needed this in my life, considering how all my health issues and everything, and so I've had a cold and all that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.